Game Dev gift ideas. What the fuck was that?
I just sniffed.
That was like a vacuum cleaner, dude. That scared the hell out of me, dude.
But,
chill out with that nose.
Copy link. How do I?
Welcome everybody. The writer, you get the award for being first.
Hell yeah.
First. Oh, the first people are the best people. Obviously. All right. Bim, I'll be right back. Entertain the people.
You'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the last we've seen of Tim. He's gone. He's forever left, actually. But fear not, you've got me. I know that's of no consolation to anybody, but yeah, you got me, and we're here today. We're here without Tim because Tim he had to go on a special mission, and that special mission he'll tell you about when he gets back. I've lost the chat. Greyboxing 10 times faster time. Exactly the writer. Thank you very much. Exactly. Tim pinged everyone again. Listen, I told him before the stream. I said, Tim, if you ping everyone again, I'm gonna be really mad, is what I said to Tim right before the stream started. And then you know what he did? He pinged everybody. I can't believe it.
Are you really mad now?
I'm really mad. I'm really mad. Morphing Game Studio. Hey, I wonder what you're gonna morph into today. Well, welcome to the stream. Greetings from the Netherlands. That's a lot of people to greet. Geisha, hey. Taku, hey. I thought for a second that wouldn't be a stream. Didn't send me the 30-minute notification.
Why would you think that?
Tim, is that why you guys need to ban Tim?
Don't you say.
Greetings from Belgium. We need countries to stop showing up. Okay, we can't greet this many people. This is crazy. Tim, you're showing me up. There's no way. Chill real, what's good? Yeah. Tim's crazy today, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on. Not done.
Hello, everyone. Greetings from KSA. I don't know where that is. Kerbal Space Agency.
Oh, look at that.
Greetings from South Africa. Yo, Tim, we got the whole world here. Hello to everybody in South Africa. Hello to everybody in Belgium, the Kerbal Space Agency, the Netherlands. For some reason, there's only 35 people in all those countries combined. Chaos as usual, I see. Hey, today we got a real good stream, guys. You know what's waiting for you. Right behind this stream starting soon screen.
Y'all ready for this?
Got some crazy biz.
All right, here we go. Hello world, my name is Tim Ruswick and I'm with Bim Buswick, and today we're talking about gift ideas for 2024. I got my setup here. I got a lot of stuff going on. I bought too many things. I wasn't thinking this through because I bought a headband too, but with the Santa hat and the regular hat and it's just not working.
Good old-fashioned American consumerism. Tim is never going to touch those things again. They probably cost him $50 a piece.
Actually, they were at the dollar store. So I spent about $4 for the whole setup. But we're going to show you how to be thrifty today with some gift ideas, and we're going to make some stuff happen.
Tim did not warn me about this, by the way. I would have appeared even more swanky than Tim. He just went off to do it. He didn't even tell me.
You still have that maid outfit?
I do still have that maid outfit. Should I go get the maid outfit? Let me see if I can find the maid outfit. Guys, for the people who are in the stream, we're actually going to do something useful today. Don't worry. I know it's devolved into chaos. We got some good stuff for you. But yes, I'm going to go see if I still have the maid outfit.
Well, first of all, I want to say happy holidays to everybody. It's great. I'm excited about this list because let me tell you, gifts are amazing to give. And I love giving gifts. It's my favorite. Oh man, my Santa hat fell. I love giving stuff away, but you know what I like more about gift lists? And I think everybody secretly likes this. Sometimes you look at gift lists to see what to buy for yourself. Nobody wants to admit that, but like sometimes.
Okay. I don't have the maid outfit, guys.
What did you do with the maid outfit?
You know, this is irrelevant. I gave it to a maid. That's what I did.
All right, I'm gonna take these off because I'm gonna go blind. So okay, this is not working. I'm gonna. All right,
so on that hat,
we're gonna get to the gift ideas. Tim, I wish you were here. I would give you some stuff to wear.
Thank you, Tim. I wish I was there too. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Welcome from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Welcome from ethereal regions. What other country we got? Florida, that's a country. Thailand.
Florida's practically its own country.
Welcome, everybody.
So here's how I want this to work. I'm going to go through some stuff that I've got queued up. And then if anybody else has any ideas, you guys want to share links, you found some cool stuff for this cool game dev friend of yours, go ahead and share that in the chat and we'll pull it right up and we'll talk about it. But there's a lot of stuff that I've used this year that I've really come to really appreciate. Some of it's tech, some of it's not tech, some of it's lower tech than other stuff, but I still think it's all pretty cool. But the first thing I wanted to start with is actually not on the internet at all. I wanted to say one of the coolest gifts that I've gotten that I see a lot of people my age get is retro tech. So like, you know, you guys remember this? OG Game Boy? Like, this is pretty cool. You can get these on eBay, 50, 100 bucks, something like that, working, which is pretty awesome.
For what, Tim?
What do you mean for what? You don't know what this is?
I'm gonna spend 100, but I know what that is. Hey, I played my first game. Listen, you won't believe it. My first game was on one of those. Okay, it was a Thunderbirds game. I don't know if you guys have heard of Thunderbirds.
On the OG Game Boy, or the Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance?
You know what? I don't know, but it was one of them.
You guys want to see something extra cool? Look what I built. I built a power bank super ROM emulator Game Boy thing in a Game Boy shell.
Wow.
We'll talk about that later. Game Boys are super cool. This brings back so many happy feelings for me. So these are great gifts. The other thing is like
Portugal, I see you. Tim, what is that?
This is a Sega Genesis. Now, back in my day, Bim, you used to have cartridge games that you plug into the console. And it brings back memories, man. Those are the best kind of gifts when you got like these, you know, cool stuff that, you know, if it's a brother or sister or something like that, used to play Sega Genesis with them, used to play older consoles. I got a bunch of retro stuff here. I got N64, I got original Xbox, I got NES. Those are great gifts, dude. And maybe for me, because I'm a little biased because I love retro tech, but I think those make fantastic gifts. So if you're looking for something like that, I would go ahead and do that.
Do we have any gifts that are cheap, that are affordable? We'll get that.
Yeah,
amazing.
We've got a couple in price ranges that are different stuff. Some of this is Bim didn't make his list, so a lot of this is my list. So this is like stuff that I like, and maybe other game devs like it too. But we'll see. So one of the other things that I think is cool, because like a lot of game developers, we've got a computer, we've got our software, we've got our desk set up, right? We probably have the basic stuff like a chair and a mug and like all the things that you like use on a daily basis. But one of the things that I found I used way more than I thought I would was a timer cube. And I've got mine, I think it's in the case back here. For Commodore, yeah. And you can get a basic timer to do this, but yo, some of these timer cubes are amazing. Okay, like some of them are in different shapes. Like one's like this. Let me see, where's mine at? I lost it. I use it so much I lose it. That's part of my problem. But these timers are super cool because you put them on the side that says 5 minutes, and then it starts a 5-minute timer immediately. Which it removes the barrier. You don't have to open your phone and get distracted by apps and then hit start timer and then select the amount of time. No, none of that. You just flip this over to the side, like 30 minutes, and it starts a 30-minute timer. And that for me helps me get in the mode to just like do a Pomodoro. Like, and if you don't know what Pomodoro is, basically it's you put a timer on yourself and you do as much work as you possibly can in that timer. So 30, 60 minutes or whatever that. It's a really great productivity method because so much work is about procrastination and about like, oh, I don't want to do it, or there's a lot of barriers to getting started, right? When you just need to do a thing. So timers like this have helped me a ton. And there's a lot of really cool ones, right? They make good desk ornaments. Actually, this is the one I have. I have this in white. It's super basic. It's like $9, but it's one of those things that a lot of people probably won't have. And it's like a weird thing, but it's also like a cool piece of tech that like, you can give away, which I think is cool. So that's timers. So like a game jam. Yeah, sort of. You can do, I've done 60-minute productivity sessions. I've done I feel like I get so much more done when I just sit down. Like instead of an 8-hour day of work, I'm not kidding you. If I do 4 Pomodoros that are an hour long, I'll get way more done. And I don't even know where that came from, but it's like half the time, but it's like twice the productivity. So that may not work for everybody. Maybe my brain's just weird like that, but so that one's super cool.
Cool.
What were we saying, Ben?
Just something to consider. Sure. People who
struggle. On the desk side of things, right? Because this would probably sit on a desk and desk ornaments. Listen, fidget toys, okay? And hold on. Before you say, I don't need no fidget toys. What I found is there's a keyword called EDC, which stands for everyday carry. And it's basically really cool things for adults. It's like toys for adults, okay? So if you search fidget toys, but then you put EDC at the end, you get completely different results, right? So if I search just like fidget toys, you get like a bunch of...
I think you need to be more specific. Put adult toys.
No, that's not what I said. So fidget toys get a bunch of colored plastic stuff, but if you search fidget toys EDC, you get like this really visceral, really solid metal magnetic stuff that I love. I love this stuff. I've got a couple of these here. So one is this roller that I love, and this is all stuff, by the way, that I thought would be really dumb when I acquired it. And then I've completely started using it. So this is just 2 bearings on a roller that rolls, and all you do is you take your hand and you just go woo, 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 woo. And it's like, dude, it like puts me in a trance. I love this. I love this so much, and it's solid aluminum too, so it's heavy and weighty. Right. And I love it so much. It like feels good to hold. What else do I got here? I got this thing. This is just a fidget spinner, but it's got 2 carabiner clips on the side, so it's got a bearing and all that. But it's cool to mess with in meetings. I like that one. This one is exclusive. You can't get this because this is like special. This is one of a kind. Well, 2 of a kind.
Tim found that at the bottom of a cave. He went diving one day and he found it.
No, Ben said that to me.
It is.
That was sweet of him. This one is really cool. This one is it's got a magnet on it, but it's also got this little pivot. And I don't really know. I don't know what the hell this thing is, but like this is magnetic clicks. If you guys can hear that.
Tim, how many of these desk toys?
Bro, I got a few.
Why do you have so many? This is crazy.
Okay. Infinity Cube.
Oh my God.
Infinity
Cubes
are the best. Okay. I've got these I'm telling you, I thought these were dumb. And then these turned out to be the coolest things ever. So I'm in a meeting and I just am making infinity cubes. This is just a cube that folds in on itself for infinity. My wife got me this one. This one's like like Willy Wonka, like the gobstopper. I don't know. These are not stretchy balls, but like it just, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Adult is toys, great. Stretchy balls. What's going on here today, Tim? What's happening?
I'm done with these toys. But
today, guys, for those of you who joined, you know what's going on. Okay, Tim today he wanted to talk about gifts for game devs. Okay, that's what we're here to talk
These
about.
make great gifts for game devs. Okay, they do. And there's some really cool ones here.
I think Tim's got some good ideas. He's got some good ideas. But they're all
I would
his
literally
ideas.
get nothing done with all that on my desk.
That is true too.
Try Pomodoro.
That's
Refer
true
gift number 1. All right. So okay, I'm in meetings a lot, so it helps with meetings. Like, you know, and I got a stand desk too, by the way, which is, it's probably on the pricier side for a gift, but I'm standing right now and it really, really helps me. It gets my energy out and stuff like that. So that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. This is going to make me. All right. I'm going to share this one anyway because I got it on the list. If you want desk ornaments, so Fidget toys make desk ornaments, but if you want like a really interesting desk ornament, like if you got friends that come over and they're like, you know, you want a conversation starter or whatever, you can buy some metal.
Okay.
You can buy cubes of just specific metal types, bro. And I don't know why I love these, but I love them. Okay.
And why is this good for game devs? Let's why do you recommend this as a gift?
Let me tell you why. Because I feel like your work environment needs to be exciting and you should want to work there, because game dev gets so hard and it gets so complicated that the place you spend your time should be exciting. The other thing, game devs tend to be interested in computer and science and that kind of thing too. So I think a lot of those gifts are sort of related. Okay, moving on. The other thing that I used a lot more than I thought I would in 2024 was a monitor light. So you guys can't see this, but I have a light like this that clips on the top of my monitor, and it comes with a little wireless controller. So if I tap, my monitor light goes on. If I rotate, the light goes up or down. If I hold and rotate, the light shifts between white and orange light, which is super, super valuable. So this keeps my workspace lit, which I really, really appreciate. And I've used this a ton because it lights the bottom part of your desk when the monitor is so bright. And I don't know if you guys know this, but it's really bad for your eyesight to stare at a really bright object with darkness around it. So what you want is you want an evenly lit space. And if your monitor is bright, you need to evenly bright. It's not bright stuff that's bad. It's bright stuff surrounded by dark stuff, like high contrast points.
Do you have a bag that you take around with you?
I have a lot of bags. I have a lot of
to hand?
bags.
Could you pull out one random object? Are you willing to do that? Can we see what it is?
Bro, I got so many. Okay.
So, random
you
object
think the Fidget toys are... I got a lot of bags too. Do you want to see the bags? Okay, if you like bags...
Tim is he's on a mad one today, ladies and gentlemen.
These are some of my favorite bags, okay? So, this wasn't on the list, but these make really cool gifts, okay? This is from a company called Alpaca, and it's made of X-Pack, which is the same stuff they make out of sailboat sails, okay? Don't start him on bags. Listen. These have YKK zippers, so they're waterproof zippers. And one of the things I absolutely love about this bag, and the same thing with the bigger one I'll show you, is this liner is bright ass orange, okay? It's high visibility orange, so it makes it really, really easy to see what's in the bag, which is super cool. This is their tech pouch. Alpaca makes the same deal, but it's a lot bigger. And then this has got the same high vis orange inside, and it separates. This has got a little magnetic divider. So it's super cool. I found a USB cable in there. Oh, this makes a great gift too, by the way. This is a USB cable with a display screen built in. So when you charge your phone or something like that, it tells you how much wattage you're using from the charger, which is very helpful for if you're trying to fast charge devices or you're not sure about what charger you use. So I'll show you guys this real quick. I plug this in. It's got a little readout. I don't know if you can see that or not. So it's using 6 watts
That's pretty cool.
or 8 watts of power.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it lets you know kind of how fast the device is charging and all that. Yeah, a lot of this is more tech than game dev. I'll admit that. maybe I got a little carried away. Okay, I'm putting bags aside because that's a whole different.
Tim is glad that his wife is here because really what this stream is Tim letting his wife know what he wants for Christmas.
Alyssa, take note.
Alyssa, take note.
Actually, there is a bag. There's another X-Pack bag that's on my Christmas list that I sent her.
Well, no, makes a good gift. New Get Set for Bim. Alice, I don't know what a Get Set is. But, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who've been following our stream, I did buy one. I have a new pair of headphones.
You got a headset?
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Why are you not wearing them?
So I'll tell you why I'm not wearing them. So, it's very simple. This is my fault. Here's the box. It's flipped, I think. But that says it's got a 35mm. This is not in focus. Listen, you have to just take my word for it. This is a 35. It says 35, 3.5mm connection. That's what I need to plug into my computer and my speakers. There isn't one in the box. I have to buy it separately.
It doesn't come in the box.
And the guy at the till said, hey, it'll be in the box. Wasn't in the box. So I had to pull these out of my ass. Out of some random cupboard, somewhere. That's what I meant to say.
Do you have Bluetooth on your PC?
I don't, sadly.
You don't. You know you could buy a Bluetooth dongle as well for probably the same price.
You know, yeah, guys, if you want a some little thing, okay? If you need a little thing, and there's technology, and you're like, well, it probably doesn't. Ask Tim. He's got a little thing for everyone.
Bro, okay. I do though.
He's got a little tech thing for everybody.
$11. This gives your PC Bluetooth functionality.
Or I could just use wires for free.
Wires are overrated, dude. Nobody likes wires. But speaking of headsets,
okay,
this is my favorite one. I bought this earlier this year, and I love this headset. This is an Xbox headset. So it comes with a dongle. It's 2.4 gigahertz. It doesn't use Bluetooth for Xbox, which makes it lag free. It's got excellent sound, and it also has Bluetooth, so you can connect your phone. You can listen to podcasts while you're also playing Xbox, something like that. Or you can connect it to your PC and use it as a PC headset. It's got a retractable mic, which I also love. And when you slide the mic back into the retractable stand, the little light turns red, so you know it's on mute, which is super cool. So you can like mute and unmute by sliding the mic in and out.
Yeah, I had that.
And you had this one?
I think I had this one at some point, yeah. Yeah.
Well, this one is on the way to your house currently, Bim, for Christmas.
This one is what?
It's on the way to your house currently.
Oh, thank you.
Christmas.
Thank you. Thank you.
And that's not a joke. I'm dead serious. I bought it for you.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. I literally bought it. It's going to be there before Christmas Eve. So this was my favorite headset of the year, and you need a headset. I didn't know you bought a headset, bro. You didn't tell me that. So yeah, Merry Christmas. I did.
Are you kidding?
This one's pretty great. I love this headset. Okay, you're okay too. Like, you know, but
guys,
you'll get some use out of this. You're gonna need a Bluetooth dongle though. I didn't. so you have to go buy this to make it work on your PC. But
hey,
like,
these going back. They're going back. That's crazy.
All right.
That's crazy, Tim. What?
All right.
That's insane. Hey, guys, by the way, you may be thinking, oh, is this stream just what's going on? Now listen, Tim is a very generous man. He's got a lot of ideas, and he may have just announced to me that he bought me a headset, which I'm in shock. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're fortunate enough to be in this stream, fear not. For you too. Coming your way.
Yeah,
okay.
we may or may not have some giveaways.
We may or may not have some giveaways for chat coming right up. Some pretty good ones.
Yeah.
Let's stick around.
We do. Listen, people are going to judge me for this, but the next gift on my list
is a Steam Deck. Of course it is. Ladies and gentlemen.
This is the best gaming device released in the last decade.
You knew it was coming.
Listen, I know it's on the pricey side. You can still get the cheaper ones, by the way. This one's $399. I think you can get the 64 gig LCD. I think you can, maybe not on their website, but maybe on eBay you can get it. But yo, this is on the pricier side, but significant other, you know,
That's
buy them
crazy.
something nice.
Steam Deck
Next
for
up.
idle and auto battler games only. The writer, by the way. You want to play anything interactive? Don't buy a Steam Deck. Only do what Tim says.
Okay, on the Steam Deck related thing, I know I generally don't like to give gift cards because, like, I feel like gift cards, to me anyway, are just like, yeah, so I didn't really get you a gift, but here's money that you can only spend in one spot. So I like to buy stuff, but some people love gift cards, and I know Steam gift cards is a gift card I would love to have because I spend a lot of money on Steam. So those make great gifts. You can buy them digitally, by the way. You can send them to people with the friends list on Steam and all that. So that's super cool. You can also, I want to tell you guys about a pro tip.
Pro tip coming up.
If you go on Amazon and you search gift cards, I don't know if we'll be able to find some live, but sometimes you can get discounts on actual gift cards. So you'll get like, sometimes they have stuff on sale. So it's like $40 for a $50 gift card. I'm not seeing any right now.
That's like literally free money.
I've seen this stuff come up. So Steam, or like I go to Panera a lot. I not anymore, but I used to. So these would pop up a lot, $40 for a $50 gift card.
Really?
So I'd use these.
That's pretty good.
Because that's free money.
Yeah.
So if there's services that you use,
I was wondering if you had as much money as your credit card number, how much would you have? Listen, Tim Carhill. Okay, I'll DM you. I'll let you know. Okay, this ain't a scam. This is for real.
What's your pet's name? What's your just random question. I'm just curious.
Yeah. Mother's maiden name. Sure, yeah, I'll tell you.
I love the cube timer. Yeah, I hope. Well, like I said, gift ideas for other people, but really you can secretly buy stuff for yourself, like Merry Christmas, you know, Happy Holidays, do your stuff. There'll be another Unity visual scripting course coming soon because I think it might be a lifesaver for us artists, designers. I don't believe there's another visual scripting for Unity coming, but there is some Unity stuff in the pipeline, and I'm not 100% sure on what it is.
Listen, hey, we take requests. Can't guarantee we'll get to it, but we'll put it in the system, and who knows?
Yeah,
check back in again for sure.
Yeah.
Somebody had a similar question.
Support at GameDev.tv. We can make sure your request is recorded and all that.
Yeah, for sure. Also, guys, in the Discord as well, please don't harass me, but feel free to ping me and with things like that, and I can forward it on. I got Tim's. I got his personal details, so I'll forward them to him directly.
Please don't.
Never know, but for serious though, email the support or ping me. Let me know, and yeah, we can see what we can do for you. But somebody has a similar question.
All right.
Before we move on to Tim's next capitalist
I got more.
He's got so much more. Somebody asked where to go. Somebody actually asked. I don't know if they're still here because we did not get to this question. Sonics ZA, what language should I learn? C++ or C#? Tim, you got any opinions on this or no? Real quick.
Yeah, it depends on what engine you want to use. If you want to use Unreal, use C++ because that's what it uses. If you want to learn Unity, C#. I think it's that simple.
Right. C++ is correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it more widely used too? Like it's in other companies use it for just general code and stuff. Or is that C#? Is it both? Is it? Maybe I'm wrong.
Both of them are pretty widely used. C++ is more of a lower level language, so you can control the actual memory on your computer and individual bits and all that stuff. And then Unreal Engine uses C++, but it also is written in C++, so you can modify the actual engine if you use C++.
Okay. Okay. Next thing. Then we got another question.
Next gift. Software. I want to share another pro tip with you. If you go to itch.io, they have a tools section, and these are tools built by game developers for game developers. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. There's some really good software here that I want to showcase. Take a look. There's stuff that does all kinds of stuff. Obviously, Kenny's a good old-fashioned useful tool. I used Asset Forge before. This is a tool that has a bunch of pre-built pieces, and then you snap these pieces together and you make stuff, and then you can export the stuff you make based on the Kenny library, which is super cool. I I used the very first version of this, and I had a little bit of it was a little bit glitchy to work with, but they've had several versions since then, so I imagine it's probably a lot better.
There was I don't remember it, and I think it's free. I don't know I haven't followed the development on it, but I saw it one time. There was a plugin that allowed for direct connection between Sprite and Blender. So if you were in Blender building some kind of pixel art thing, you could draw the pixel art in Sprite for a texture or something, and it would appear in real time in Blender. I don't know what it's called, but I saw that one time. That was real cool. So if you guys want to chase that up, I can't give you the name of it. But
yeah, I'm googling it. I don't see it.
You don't see it? It was probably some niche thing. Maybe it was on Twitter or something a few years back. Maybe nothing came of it, but it was pretty cool while it lasted. Might have even been a custom thing. But yeah, keep an eye out for something like that. That's pretty cool.
It's good to know. Yeah.
Somebody had a quick question here as well. I've made a couple of games this year, and I was wondering what would be sort of the next level in game dev. So far, I've been able to make simple 2D games with bullets and enemies. Again, another simple one. Tim, go ahead.
I'll tell you what I think the next best thing for you is. It's a game jam. So if you go on itch.io and you click on the game jams tab, there's a bunch of these listed here. And basically what game jams are is there are limited time events where you have to make a game within the event. And a bunch of people join them. And then when they finish them, you all play each other's games. So if you look through and you find one, I'd probably recommend a shorter one, like a couple days or a week. Tri-Jam is one. I know a lot of people that do Tri-Jam because this is a 3-hour game jam. That one's probably hard. But the Godot Wild Jam is coming up. There's we've got ours in May, GameDev.tv game jam. But if you pick a game jam, and then it's got a theme usually. This one's in a different language that I can't read, so never mind that one. Let's do the Godot Wild Jam. So this one is going to announce the theme when it finishes, when it starts in 2 days. We've already done game jams. Perfect.
We've done game jams. Honestly,
commercial
I would
project?
say make... What did you say, Tim?
Commercial project?
Commercial project? I'd say make the game you want to make. You want to play, sorry. That was stupid. Make the game you want to make. Make the game you want to play. That's what I want to make. Yeah. I would figure out what is it? What would you like to see? What kind of game would you like to play? Would you buy on Steam? Start making that. It might take you a few years. You might fail. You might change it, but it's a direction. Yeah. Santa Tim is no more. We made a domestic cat racing simulator in the game jam once. That's insane. That's insane.
Wow. I hate this necklace so much. I hate it.
Now listen, I got one gift, ladies and gentlemen. If for people who are into racing games, if you are into racing games, you may be thinking, and you probably already have this, right? But I used to do all my racing games on a controller that I would plug into my PC or on my Xbox. And I thought, I just don't see the point in splashing out on a steering wheel and pedals. But I did. And it has greatly enhanced my experience, I gotta say. I'm a big fan of racing games, and I plug it in, and it's just fun. It's a lot of fun. So, hey, if you're into racing games and you for whatever reason don't already have a little rig, I'll invest. That ain't too bad.
Do you have a specific recommendation, Bim?
I do. I think it's just the most common one. It's like a Logitech, a something.
Oh yeah, these are cool. They come with pedals too. That's cool. I guess
too.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't know that though. That's cool.
Yeah, recommend it.
That makes racing so much better.
It does for sure.
I played in like arcades and stuff, but never anywhere like that.
And the good thing about the pedals and the wheel being sort of separate is that I got this desk, so I can kind of attach it, take it off. I'm sitting down already. You don't need this massive sim rig. But you can have one if you want, right? But it's kind of flexible. You can kind of set it up wherever you want. Would super recommend it. Definitely worth. It's a good long-term investment too. You'll never play a racing game without it.
Yeah. If you're a fan of those games, for sure. You know, on that, this wasn't on my list, but there's two specific controllers that I wanna highlight. Number one is a brand called 8-Bit Dough. They make wonderful, beautiful controllers that are pretty affordable, and the other thing about their controllers is they usually work across all platforms: PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC, because they come with a little dongle. And they've got a lot of these different styles. So they have like an Xbox one, they have like a SNES one. I've got this one because I really like the SNES layout.
Right.
And I use retro games and I play it on, but it's cool because I press a button and then it works on Switch. I press a button and it works on my Xbox, which is super cool. Mm-hmm. The other thing is Ambernick. I like this brand, and we're going to talk more about it in a second. But they just came out with this really cool controller that's pretty affordable. It's basically the 8-bit dough mixed with the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. And it's got a built-in battery, it's got some LED lighting, and they have a couple different versions of it. But this controller is pretty solid. Yeah. It's way cheaper than like the official Xbox ones that are like $70-some.
Right. Can they not detect that you're not using the official controller? Can you get banned for that kind of thing, or no? Is that not? No. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Which, by the way, speaking of gifts, if you know somebody that's into competitive FPSs or like competitive games and they play on console a lot, the controllers, what are they called? Paddles. So there's a couple different controllers with paddles on the back. There's GameSir one, there's an Xbox one, but basically these have these little paddles, and you can map them to buttons on the front face. So like, for example, when you're running around an FPS and you got to press A to jump, you can map the back button of your back finger to A, so you don't have to take your finger off the joystick.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good gift. It feels like feels a little dodgy, but you know what? Go ahead.
You get used to it. I've got the Elite controller, which is pretty cool. Although I don't know what happened. I have the first version of this, and this thing fell apart. The pads just fell off of it, and I didn't even use it that much. So there's that. But there's also there's a company called Scuff, which makes really sort of like high-end controllers. And if you use your controller a lot, you may want to look into them because you can customize everything about them, including the paddles, which is pretty cool. But I believe the Ambernick controller that I just talked about has the paddles, or at least two. Yeah, it has two paddles. So this is a super affordable option. It's $30, and it's got two paddles built in that you can program to whatever you want.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's mainly for multiplayer games, but you know, if you've got certain size hands too, it helps with that kind of stuff.
GameSir makes an affordable controller.
GameSir, yes.
Dongle, protective case for the
sure.
Very nice. Yeah,
the GameSir controller is pretty solid. Look at that one real quick. I haven't actually used this one, but I have a friend that has it.
I found out my Xbox One controller can Bluetooth connect to my laptop. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's real nice.
Paddles.
I've never thought about those back panels before. Actually, that's So I play on an Xbox controller. Really, I play the claw. I don't know if you guys have ever seen people play a video game like this before, but this is.
I don't know how.
You know how I do this? This is I played this for years, but my back fingers, they're still useless.
You should get some paddles.
Really good. Yeah, and then everything's doing something. Yeah. Cool. That's maybe I'll get that actually. Hey,
so the writer mentioned that the Xbox One controller can Bluetooth connect to my laptop. As far as I'm aware, it was the Xbox Series X controller that has Bluetooth. Maybe the newer Xbox One's one, but I had an older Xbox One controller and it didn't work with Bluetooth. So double check that because I do use my Xbox Series X controller a lot with my Steam Deck, but my Xbox One controller will not connect. It doesn't have Bluetooth for whatever reason. Maybe it's just an older version. I don't know. Okay, we were talking about software, and I want to share this specific piece of software on Ish right now. It's called SpriteMancer. This is a fantastic piece of software, specifically if you do pixel art, but it's good for any kind of stuff. Basically, it helps you create animations.
Right.
And it can take static images and animate them.
Right.
So this kind of animation here, you can make from a static image.
Yeah.
It's got a particle system, it's got a rotation system, it's got coloring system, and you can layer this stuff on top of each other. And there's a bunch of presets within the actual software that let you
that's cool.
Basically just do stuff. So I use this a bunch for my game for Battleborn actually.
It's not like complex animation. It's just the simple. It's like fairly simple stuff that just might take you a long time.
And it's fast
to
too.
do. Yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah.
Like you can do complex stuff in this, so you can like animate a whole idle animation like they're doing here, or
Right.
you can put a tree in there and then hit the preset of like hit animation,
Right.
and then you have a hit animation for when someone hits the tree.
Nice.
So yeah, it's super
on a
cool
similar
software.
vein, there is a website. I think it's Polyhaven. You guys have probably heard of it. It's for Blender. It's like the place to go for 3D textures, assets, HDRIs that you use in Blender, and for one price, I think it's $30. It's all free. You can use it all for free commercially. All that stuff is really cool. And for one, I think for a one-time payment, you can pay for a plugin so that you can access it in Blender rather than having to go to the website, download it, move it, load it in. You can you can open Blender and it's in Blender ready to use. There it is. So
that's super cool.
It's super cool, yeah.
So like the asset store, but for Blender.
Yeah, for Blender, yeah, and everything.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool. So if you guys want that, it's a convenient thing. Maybe it's kind of expensive for convenience, but it's you could just go to the website and drag it all in, but it saves you so much time. One payment saves time. So yeah, that's
this would be a cool gift for somebody that uses Blender.
Yeah, sure.
Can you gift this though? I don't know.
Maybe not. That's true. But yeah, but it's hey, get someone to maybe you can give them the money to pay for it for themselves, right? That's one way of doing it. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, there's a lot of good stuff going on now, isn't it? That's crazy.
Oh, Xbox. Oh, so it's got to say that specific thing. Do I have a controller on here? No, I don't think so. Okay, that's good to know. Thanks for looking that up. All right. Speaking of gifts that you can't really give, but totally make sense for gifts. GameDev.tv courses. Anybody? We don't actually have a gifting option, but we got a lot of cool courses. You know what you could do? You know what you could do is you could go click on the free tab and then go to our winter asset.
Celebrate.
And then you could be like, hey, I got you a gift. And then send it to me. And they can download it for free, which is super cool.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of stuff.
We got some pretty cool stuff going on, some free stuff. Tim, speaking of giveaways, what's going on, Tim?
I'm going to give out a free course to one lucky person in chat. Who wants a free course?
Amazing. Which course is it, Tim? Is there a course?
I'm going to give out a coupon code that lets you redeem any course you want.
No way.
Because it's Christmas time, and it's time to share stuff, which is what we do here. We share stuff.
Look under your chairs and you will get a headset.
All right, listen. I ain't got that kind of cash. I'm sorry. All right,
guys, can
I didn't give.
No, hang on. Before we get to this, I just have a question for chat generally. Listen, this is just something I'm curious about, right? If you guys are all here because most of you, I assume, are taking a course. You've taken a course. Maybe you're doing another one, right? Do you generally, and this is completely personal question. Like you don't have to. There's no right or wrong answer, right? But if you're on a course, do you take another one, right? Do you guys typically if you buy one course, are you going to go buy another one? Or are you guys kind of like, well, I found the course I need. This is the thing I want to learn. So I'm not going to buy any more courses because why would I need to, right? This is the one thing I want to learn. And I'm just curious about that. It's something we been trying to figure out for a while is, who do people buy and then rebuy, or do they buy once and then go back? I'm curious. What's your personal experience with taking courses? Chill really finished a bunch of courses. That's cool. Yeah. Do you find yourself trapped in a sort of cycle of courses? Is that like in a procrastination sense, or is it, for a learning experience? Lifetime member, John, legend. The writer, all of them. Okay. So people take multiple courses, and that is good to know. That's good to know. Yeah. It's interesting, right? Because you're never quite sure, who you're speaking to, who you're marketing to, who you're, are people coming back, or people just buy one, use it, done, backlog, just like with games. I'm a sucker for sales, inspiring to learn something, of course, I'll never get to. Oh, the writer, that wasn't your answer. You're my bad. My bad. You don't buy courses? Okay. Okay, fair enough. That's totally fine. Buying multiple of what I need when I cross that bridge. I've gone free ones and bought a few unreal ones. I consider it. Okay. Start with a bundle from Humble. A bunch a while ago. I really appreciate all this, guys. This is really good to know.
Yeah, good info. And he's secretly diverting me setting up a giveaway.
Yes,
So
yeah, which I didn't even know I was doing. But yes, that's exactly what's happening. But this is good to know because I think one thing that we'd like to know, like, do we want to push more courses? Do we want to push asset packs? Are we trying to grab people who've never bought a course before? You guys finish the courses you buy. Hey. Some of us do. We've also potentially got some cool things coming to the website that will encourage you to finish the courses that you buy, but might be in the future. Always take a free course. I like to buy courses so I can have a reference on how to do whatever. Just counting, I have 8 courses that I've gathered after like 2 years. Lots of $100 bundle. Cool.
All right, you guys ready for this? Everybody that chatted right after I said who wants a free course gets entered into the giveaway. So
is the giveaway closed, Tim? Is it can people still type or not?
No, it's closed.
Oh, that's it.
It's closed for now, and we're gonna pull a name. You guys ready for this?
Pull the name out of a hat. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Some knucklehead. All right, we gotta give some knucklehead
Tim,
a course.
Was that a name or was that a description of the guy who?
It might. I might have copied somebody's comment by accident. That might have been a thing.
Was that a comment or was that a name?
I think it might be a comment.
Tim.
Oh, wait.
Oh, whoa! Oh no!
Whoa!
Oh, no,
Last minute, Lottie won.
Some knucklehead.
I wasn't paying attention.
Lottie. GG.
All right. We're gonna. So Lottie, write these down, Ben. Write them in the private chat.
Oh no, but some knucklehead's there. How can we take it off some knucklehead? Look,
I didn't redo it. This is what I unfocused the tab.
You changed the tab too quick. We're sorry, some knucklehead. No.
All right.
That's a disaster.
We're gonna do another giveaway. You guys ready? We're gonna remove that name, and we're gonna spin again.
Boom.
Boom. Yeah, I shouldn't have called it before I finished spinning. That's not my lesson there. Chill real. Bam, 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 bam. So, Lottie and chill real. All right. Let's do one more. Let's do one more.
Hang on. Let's build some tension. Hold up.
You guys ready for this?
Lottie and chill real. Is Lottie even here?
Bam, 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 bam. I saw Lottie here earlier.
I think Lottie's still here.
All right. Mavros Prime. Yay. All right. Here's what you guys are going to do. Every single one of you that just won.
Check that they're here.
Well, they are here.
They are?
Because I copied their names from the chat.
Yeah, but like, what if they left? Does that count?
Well, they're not going to redeem. They have to redeem the thing.
Mavros Prime.
All right.
Giving stuff away is fun.
It is fun.
Guys, listen. If you guys like giveaways, we may not do more. We may or may not do more here on stream. We may or may not do some more in events in the future in the Discord. So make sure you come to those. You'll have to be at the events to be part of the
Lottie's here, see?
So Lottie is here. Lottie, congrats. I don't know if you were paying.
So,
want a free call?
Lottie, Chill Real, and Mavros Prime. If you guys could message me on Discord real quick, I'll go online so you can see my name at the top, and I'll send you your code. And let me go online. So I appear right at the top of the GameDev.tv's Discord.
Yep.
Just go there, and I'm taking these off because it's driving me crazy. And then I'll get you your code.
Nice, Mark.
Um,
Hell yeah. That's what we do. So while Tim's sorting that out, Tim, maybe we could make one Christmas wish come true. My girlfriend had a question for you. We're gonna see what you had to say. She says the main thing which keeps me playing a game is the graphics and design. To be honest, as they keep her in the world of the game, and if she likes the space, she wants to be in it more. But as a game dev getting into it, it's hard to achieve the type of motion and graphical quality that makes her willing to play for extended periods of time. What do you think? What's the route in there? What would you, if you're experiencing that, would you just recommend Unreal Engine because it's just defaultly great, right?
Can you repeat the last part again?
As getting into game dev, she finds it hard to achieve this sort of graphical quality. And the sort of the are in the games. You know,
so what's the fastest, easiest way to get into good-looking shit?
Or something of that.
Yeah. Number one is play to your strengths. If you sort of more of an artsy person, you can focus on art. If you're more sort of programmer person, you can focus on effects and particles and all that stuff that you can program. Generally, you want to start with other people's assets because I think that'll get you faster, farther, much quicker.
Okay.
So if you start with stuff that already looks good in the Unity Asset Store, by default, you can have a better looking game. I do think Unreal Engine can get you started looking better much faster. So
Unreal Engine, pre-made assets, the good kind.
I think you have a good looking game pretty quickly with Unreal Engine and pre-made assets. Yeah. So that's a good thing. The other thing that is very underutilized, but is very important, I think, in that game feel of like how you feel in a game, is the consistency of art direction. So if you are going to use assets, make sure you're not using like these big dark demon characters and this bright red Santa and like putting them together because they don't really match.
Yeah, they don't fit.
So finding packs that sort of fit together is super important as well.
For sure.
But that's a good question, and I appreciate her asking.
Especially if you're just after the feel and you're not necessarily after some complex mechanics or something like you just want a nice environment. It's fairly easy. You've got the right assets, you've got the right engine. Morphing, you slightly agree on graphics, quality, and design. I think if your core is good, it will keep a lot of people in longer. But there are a lot of bad-looking games with high community growth. Yeah, it's true. It's absolutely true. Yeah, I think what she was getting at was that I think a lot of she's not really like a gamer, right? But I think and I've experienced this myself. Right, there are some games that you play where you just that is an interesting game. Where you just want to be in the world. You don't really care about gameplay. You don't really care about the game loop. Or, you just want to exist in it because it's nice and it's nice to walk around, whatever. I think it's fairly simple to set up by modern standards. So yeah, thanks for that, Tim. Appreciate that. So that made a day.
Slightly disagree on graphics, quality, and design. I think your core is good. It will keep people in longer, and there's a lot of bad-looking games with high community growth. Yeah, I don't think those things are mutually exclusive. I don't think games have to look good to be good, and I don't think games that are good have to look good. But I think the question was specifically around how do you make it look good, right?
Yeah, how do you make it look good, feel good? You want to stay in the world.
Yeah. Game feel is a whole
different topic. Oh no! Wait! I'm so sorry. Right. I can take a hint. No, we didn't. We were not ignoring you. We were looking at other things.
Message me on Discord. No, go ahead. Just do that.
There you go.
That's all you should do. Okay, that's our stream today. I hope you guys had fun.
Listen, wait. I gotta plug my stuff, guys. Let me tell you something. We've got one more thing coming up before the end of the year. We got a feedback event in the Discord. Okay, I'm telling you, I keep plugging it. We got some good stuff in there, right? But if you guys have screenshots, you got a game you want feedback on, bring it to the event. Make a post in the Discord. There's a get feedback channel. Make a quick post in there. It takes 5 seconds. Plug some screenshots. Plug a quick video. We'll take a look at it live. Me and the team. We're going to be live in the Discord, running the event, get community feedback. It's a good opportunity if you're looking for some. And who knows? Who knows what else might happen in there? So, feed BIM, event Tim, exactly the writer, exactly. So we're gonna have good fun in that. There it is. It's focus feedback, and yeah. Hey, even if you don't have anything, come along anyway. You can give some feedback and see how we do it.
Yeah. This whole event feedback thing is filling up too. We got a lot of people posting stuff in here. You can post your game, by the way, in the get feedback thing, and you have a chance of getting actual feedback from the event, but plenty of other people in between now and then
also true.
would probably leave feedback as well.
Yeah, especially if you want your games played, by the way. I just want to stress real quick, I know we're running out of time, but we're not going to play your games live on stream just because we don't want to clog up PCs, take too much time to set it up, and downloading stuff is dodgy, right? So we're going to specifically focus on screenshots and videos and stuff that's not playing the game. But if you want feedback on getting your game played, put it in there anyway, because people will take the time to do that. And yeah, it's open all the time. So come along, and that'd be cool. Lots of games in that section went without any replies. Yeah, we're going to go through it all.
We'll have to work on that, won't we?
We will have to work on that. We might need some dedicated person to do that, but we're going to go through all of it as much as we can in the actual event live too, which is partly why. Yeah, you're right. I'll make that clear.
Pro tip: best way to get feedback on your game is give other people feedback on their game. Just saying.
Boom.
If you want to say, "Hey, looks cool," XXX, whatever, and then just say, "My game's this," because you give me feedback on that, you guaranteed to get feedback with that method. Mm-hmm. Audio courses would be nice. We've got one, and you should check it out. It just came out, actually. It's pretty new. It's from scratch on how to make an audio asset.
Hey,
all right,
that's real cool. Appreciate everybody for hanging out. The writer, you're absolutely right, and I'm actually going to personally go in there now and let everybody know that we're going to get to their games and give a little bit of feedback just to make sure people don't feel like they're ignored. You're absolutely right. And yeah, but come along to the event, give feedback to get feedback. Tim, you're absolutely right on that. And yeah, hope to see as many of you there as possible.
Yeah, one thing, this is going to be the last stream of the year. So streams are over for 2024. We've got 2 more Wednesdays in the entire year. We have the 18th and the 25th, which is Christmas. So we're done for the year. We will probably see you next year.
Boom.
Things may change. Plans may change. Videos may be different, But yeah, we've got a lot of cool stuff coming up next year. And we appreciate you being with us for 2024. I love you guys. Thanks for coming.
Keep an eye on the events too, because yeah, we're gonna be ramping those up in the new year. So if you like this kind of vibe, and especially if you like more informative, developer focused stuff, right? Because the streams are kind of a bit more of a hangout vibe. But if you're really into breaking stuff down, getting analytical, game design, all these technical things, come to the events. They're really good. We're really focusing on those. And hey, you may learn a thing or two. So yeah, we'll definitely be ramping those up. But thank you all for hanging. See you in the Discord if you ain't there already.
Have a good night, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year too.
Happy New Year, yes. That too. It'll be fun. Do something interesting, man. Like what I always like to do, I like to do a speed run at the end of the year, right? I got a bunch of shit I got to do. And so let me just try to finish as many projects as possible. That's where that Game Boy came from, that I finished building my own little version of a Game Boy emulator thing. Because that is end of the year. I got to get finished.
There you go. Get it done nice and quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to be around in the Discord and stuff, or at least I'm going to be very active in there. So yeah, we're not going anywhere, but yeah, stream coming to the end for this year. But yeah, thanks everybody.